Earth's resistance fought to catch their breath, but time was not on their side. Despite the destruction of the South American architect site, the energy signatures from other locations around the globe intensified. The architects were awakening faster than anticipated, their network adapting and spreading like a living organism. At the resistance base, Lila stood in the command center, her eyes fixed on a map dotted with glowing red markers. Each marker represented an active architect site. Dr. Trent delivered grim news. We've confirmed at least 12 major hubs and dozens of smaller nodes. Destroying one site seems to only accelerate activation at the others. Lila's frustration was evident. So, every strike makes them stronger? Trent nodded reluctantly. Not stronger, smarter. The architect's network is learning, predicting our moves. If we don't find a way to sever the entire system, it won't matter how many hubs we destroy. Markov, now a trusted strategist, interjected. We need to find their central core, the one location that connects all the sites. If we take that out, the entire network will collapse. Lila nodded. Then that's our new mission. Find the core. End this once and for all. In the archives, Dr. Trent and her team pored over Colin's records and fragments of ancient Arcturian data. The documents spoke of the architects as creators and destroyers, beings who shaped worlds to their vision of perfection. But there was little information on their weaknesses, if any existed. After hours of searching, a breakthrough came from an unexpected source. Evan, one of the junior researchers, found an encrypted file buried in Colin's database. Evan shouted, "Dr. Trent, you need to see this." The file contained a star map showing Earth and an unmarked location deep within the Atlantic Ocean. A faint energy signature pulsed from the site, matching the architect's activation frequency. Trent analyzed the data. This must be the core. It's hidden beneath the ocean floor, likely protected by layers of defenses. Lila entered the room, her resolve firm. Then we don't have a choice. We'll take the fight to them, no matter the cost. The resistance mobilized their fleet, modifying their ships and weapons with every piece of salvaged Arcturian technology they could find. The mission to the Atlantic would be their most dangerous yet, requiring not just firepower but precision and stealth. Markov addressed the fighters. "This is it, people. If we succeed, we shut down the architects and give Earth a chance to rebuild. If we fail..." He paused, letting the weight of his words settle. "There won't be a second chance." Lila took the stage, her voice steady and commanding. "We've faced impossible odds before. The ancient ones, the reclaimers, they thought they could break us. But we're still here. We've fought, we've sacrificed, and we've survived. This is our world, and we're not giving it up without a fight." Cheers erupted among the fighters as they boarded their ships, ready to face whatever awaited them beneath the ocean. The Resistance fleet approached the Atlantic site under the cover of night. The lead ships, equipped with deep-sea capabilities, descended into the dark waters. Spotlights pierced the depths, revealing an eerie landscape of jagged rocks and alien structures covered in glowing blue veins. Lila piloted her ship at the front of the formation, her heart pounding as the scanners picked up activity. "Stay sharp, everyone. We've got movement." From the shadows, massive mechanical sea creatures emerged, their forms sleek and menacing. These were the architect's aquatic sentinels, designed to guard the core. Lila gave the order. "Engage. Protect the drilling team at all costs." The Resistance ships opened fire, their weapons lighting up the water with bursts of energy. The sentinels were relentless, their movements swift and unpredictable. One by one, Resistance ships were damaged or destroyed, but the drilling team pressed on, determined to reach the core. After what felt like an eternity, the drilling team broke through the ocean floor, revealing the architect's central core. The structure was massive, pulsating with energy that sent shockwaves through the water. Dr. Trent, monitoring from the command center, shouted into the comms. "The core is destabilizing. You have to destroy it now, or it'll trigger a chain reaction that could wipe out half the planet." Lila and her team targeted the core, firing everything they had. The core retaliated, releasing waves of energy that disabled several ships. The sentinels closed in, their numbers overwhelming. Markov's voice crackled through the comms. We can't hold them off much longer. Lila made a split-second decision. All ships, fall back. I'm taking the flagship in. Ignoring the protests of her crew, Lila piloted her ship directly into the core. She armed the ship's reactor for detonation, her final words echoing through the comms. For Earth, the explosion was blinding, sending a shockwave through the ocean that destroyed the core and every sentinel in the vicinity. On the surface, the Resistance watched as the glowing red markers on their maps disappeared one by one. The Architects' network had collapsed, their machines falling silent across the globe. Dr. Trent whispered, "She did it. She actually did it." Back at the Resistance base, survivors gathered to honor Lila's sacrifice. Markov, now stepping into a leadership role, addressed the crowd. Lila gave everything for this planet. She showed us what it means to fight for hope, for each other, and for the future. We owe it to her to build a world worthy of that sacrifice. As the crowd cheered, the first rays of dawn broke over the horizon. Humanity had won, but the cost was etched into the hearts of every survivor. For the first time in decades, the Earth was free. The skies were clear, the machines were silent, and humanity stood united, ready to rebuild and protect their world from whatever came next.